Alright, so you want to have a more attractive face. You want to be able to not throw off anytime you look at those pictures. Here's how I went from this to this. So the first one is to clear up all acne and to have a smoother face. And I mean, I don't really do that much, honestly, but if you have a really bad acne, then you can go out, try different acne creams and acne ointments, go to a dermatologist and just get more prescriptions to like clear up freaking face acne, because face acne is probably one of the worst things that can destroy your facial looks, other than the things that I'll talk about in a second. But first and foremost, even if you're chubby, even if you're fit, even if you have a beautiful like freaking good looking face, if you have a lot of spots and a lot of acne, then it's just gonna lower points in attractiveness, especially for guys. So go to the dermatologist, find out what works. For me, I like to use like the Mary Kay pack. So I like to use the cleanser, the acne cream thing, and then a moisturizer, and that's all I use. And I think the face is pretty smooth. Disclaimer, mind the hair. I just woke up, so it's like really messy. So yeah. Second one is to get rid of face fat. So if you saw in the other photo, like the before photo, I had a lot more face fat than I do right now. So how do you get rid of face fat? How do you get rid of face fat? There's two ways, or actually there's two things I want to say. First of all, if you're like super duper lean, but you still have a kind of a chubbier face, then one, it might be just genetic. Because a lot of people might just have genetically like chubbier cheeks, and that's something that you cannot change. But something that you can change is losing fat around your entire body. You cannot spot reduce fat. That's a big misconception that I don't know how I believed it back then, but you cannot just spot reduce fat. The way you reduce fat in your face, in your stomach, in your legs, in your arms, wherever, it's just by reducing fat overall throughout your entire body. So how do you lose fat around your entire body then? The way you lose fat around your entire body is by going on what's called the caloric deficit. Now, a caloric deficit is when you eat below your maintenance calorie. Every one of us, every single human has a maintenance amount of calories that we burn every day. So if we just sat here for an entire 24 hours, we would burn a certain amount of calories. I think mine's around like 2,000 something. I don't know. So if you wanted to lose weight and lose fat, then you would have to go below that maintenance calories. So that's how you would lose fat around your entire body. But also, lifting weights can help reduce fat because it doesn't exactly turn the fat into muscle, but it burns more calories in the long-term time. And also, when you build up with those muscle fibers, you're gonna lose those fat. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but just lift weights, go on a caloric deficit, burn more calories than you consume, and then boom, you'll lose fat over time. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be it's gonna take a long time, but it's gonna be worth it. Another thing, if you wanted to have a more defined face, is you can rub an ice cube around your face, because I used to do that all the time when I was super caring of like my face, my super attractive face, which wasn't even that attractive at the time, which I look way better now. But I used to rub an ice cube around like my jawline, around my cheekbones, around my forehead, just so I can have a tighter looking face. You might have seen like the guy from American Psycho do this, not the actor but like the character himself. He just put like an ice cube pack so he can reduce the puffiness in his face. So if you wanted to reduce puffiness in your face, I'd recommend like putting cold water on it or rubbing an ice cube on it. I know it's weird, but it's gonna help you improve facial attractiveness. And the third and final one is to start mewing. Now I know a lot of these freaking people are gonna make fun of me and like, oh, mew, 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 mew. Okay, buddy, sure, yeah, mewing, but it works, bro. But it works. Look at that shit. It makes me more attractive. Mewing makes people more attractive. So how do you mew? Simply just have your tongue on the roof of your mouth more often, like that. But also, you gotta start breathing with your nose. The reason why you have such a recessed jawline like this instead of normal is because you're mouth breathing. So how do you stop mouth breathing? Simply just breathe through your nose more. What if it's clogged up, Alex? Then just breathe as much as possible through your nose. Like, that's still gonna be healthier than freaking like, come on, bro. Just breathe through your nose more often. And how do you get into the right tongue posture? How I get into the right tongue posture is simply just swallowing my spit. So this is me before, boom. So now my tongue's in the right tongue position for mewing, just because I swallowed my spit. So yeah, this video helped you anyway. Like, subscribe. If I missed out on anything, or if anything worked for you, and comment it down below. Do the hard work. Now till later. As always, Melias.